In an unhealed world, intention can be read into. There's a dark joke I often tell. If I unalived a person of similar skin color as me, I would just be a murderer. But then if I happened to unalive somebody who was different than me, then it would be racially motivated. So what I'm saying is, something that is coincidental can now be read into as intentional and hate based, and not just simply a bad thing. I think most people can agree that unaliving somebody isn't good across the board. So why are there harsher punishments for unaliving something that is deemed as racially motivated? Whatever the punishment is for the racially motivated one, if it's more severe, that should just be the normal punishment at that point. I heard about a situation recently. A BLK kid went on a private boat to a private island with three of his white tea friends. I'm gonna put all of this in quote unquotes because I don't really like those terminology. But the point is that the three white tea kids came back with their BLK friend's phone and lawyered up. And immediately people might want to read into this, oh, well, they're racist, shouldn't have gone on a private boat to a private island. I'm not going to argue any of that. But then people even read even further, like it was planned, like they weren't really his friends. And I just want to offer an alternative rather than reading intent into it. Four kids that were quote unquote friends got on a boat and went to an island. Kids do stupid things. And what happens when young people do stupid things and something happens that was unplanned? They're usually worried about getting in trouble. Even people who commit crimes on accident that are good people are worried about getting in trouble. And, they could just go and turn themselves in and say, hey, this was a situation, it got out of hand, and now somebody is dead. Maybe they'll try to hide it. Kids don't want to get in trouble. When kids do stupid stuff they know they probably shouldn't have done, they're typically going to try to find ways to avoid accountability. I look at the story of the Crucible, right? You have girls that are just being kids, they go into a forest, they dance naked or something like that, right? But then people are like, well, why would you do that? That's weird. And then rather than being like, because we're kids and we just felt like doing it, to say, oh, well, the devil made me do it. And that just sparks a whole witch hunt. I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm just offering an alternative perspective.